Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that might be curious, I'm going to show you what the career mode is like in Assetto Corsa, starting off with Novice Series 1. I know when I first started looking into it, there was not much information out there, so if you're like me, this will give you an idea what to expect when you go into Assetto Corsa for the first time. So stick around and see what it's all about. Hello, and welcome back. In Novice Series 1, you have 5 events: a time attack, a quick race, another time attack, and then you have another quick race. Then lastly, you have a time attack again. The first 2 are one car, the second 2 are another car, and then you have the last time attack, which is a totally different car by itself. Now for the time attack, we're going to start with time attack 1, which is going to be training with the Abarth, and that is an entry level car. And for this event, you need to score points. As you can see, you can get gold, silver, or bronze with the corresponding point amount, and you need that in order to pass this event, because in total you need to have 3 bronze out of all 5 of these events to pass on to Novice Series 2. So what we do now is we pick our car, pick our livery, and we hit go. It's going to load the track with your car. Then this is your start screen. You got all your information there. You can mess with some settings and some other things, but I never really mess with those. You know, all the graphs and back to your general page, but just hit the little steering wheel to start. And here we go. Come and go to the first corner. You can see I'm using all the lines once again to show me my lines, my braking points, and when to accelerate. And what this time attack does is it puts you in the car and is really letting you learn the track and how the car handles before you go on to the next step and do the actual race with some AI. There's a checkpoint there, and as you can see, I got 145 points because I'm progressing and going faster. And as you go along, you get more points for every checkpoint you cross, and that's how you get your points for the event. So you can see I've already got a bronze just like this. And the only thing you gotta watch out for is if you go off track, you can get negative points for going off track, so it all tallies up at the end. So here we are at the end of lap 1, and I got some more points. And what I'll do is, as I improve, I'll get an even bigger gap of points. So as you see, as we're getting ready to cross this checkpoint, here it's going to calculate my time. And since I did a big jump, it gave me a lot of points. So now I'm at 1,100 points already. And during this time of the practice time attack, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the line, seeing how the corners are set up, and I'm trying to learn my brake points, when to start braking, how hard to brake, to make sure I can get to those corners pretty good without sliding out too much, which sometimes is a lot harder because each car is different. And it makes it interesting because you're coming in with one car, you come in with a totally different car, and you have to redo everything. So what it comes down to is practice, 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 which is why I'm liking doing these time attacks and doing the series races in the career mode. So let's sit back and watch some of this racing. Here we go across the checkpoint again. Boom, another stack of points. I'm up to 2765.
Your right side tyres are cold.
trying to use that little white line that I passed back there as my break point when I want to start braking to get around this. And let's see if you can't catch it the next time I come around.
You've just done a 105.6. That's your fastest lap today.
Now I'm up to 4230 points, so I've got plenty for that gold spot, but you can't let it go to your head. Like I said, you can sit there and go off track and lose points, and if you go off track really bad, you can lose a lot of points, which will really hurt you if you're trying to get your time attack times down. White line, there it was. So really get on the accelerator going down this straightaway.
Last lap time was at 104.7.
Do me a favor, if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and little bell button to be notified when I release new content. And while you're at it, be sure to leave me a comment because I'd love to hear from you. What I do is I start looking at these, and I'm going to be braking right there and start really getting on it so I can just hug this one just right. Come around and I'm powering out of the corner. Powering down the straightaway again. White line, there it is. Start braking so I can get into it. And that's what I use this for, is trying to figure out with the car that I'm riding when to hit those brake points, when to start accelerating, and really trying to hold my lines. I'm not the best at hitting like the apexes and stuff yet, but I'm working there, getting it down. And as you can see what happened just right there, my time was down a little bit. Oh, see, there we go. Went off the track and I lost points. Lost 220 points just like that. That split amount of time. That's why you got to be careful to stay on the track. There we go. The time attack's done. And of course I stop, and when I do it drives me straight into a wall. But as you can see, hit the X to get out of there. And with that amount of points, I definitely got the gold on that one. It's not that hard. So with that 52.41, my best lap was 1 minute and 4 seconds. And I got more than enough points, so I close that out. And we're good to go on to the next event, which I'll show you next time.